welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a get ready with me look and using my weekly makeup basket. This is obviously the look that I came up with, a little more dramatic than I was going for, and had a little foundation mishap again. It turned out okay. I'm happy. I tried on all 3 of the lip colors that I chose for this weekly makeup basket. So if you'd like to see how I put this together and just hang out a little bit, keep on watching. Let's get started. So the foundations that I have used, or that I have in my basket, are the Pretty Vulgar Cool AF and the It Cosmetics CC Cream. I have tried this 3 days. I absolutely hate it, and I think I just don't know what I am doing. So I am going to try it with you using my fail-safe products on top of it, and we'll see if we can make this work. I know I for sure cannot use a brush for this. It just doesn't work. If this doesn't work today, I think I'm going to return it because it is not cheap and it looks horrible on me. The bottle is so gorgeous that I would keep it for that if I could, but I'm not going to keep something that I absolutely can't wear or can't use. So I would be using, crap, I have to go to my son's wrestling. Now I don't know, because if it's terrible, I guess I can wipe it off with you guys. Should I do that? I'll do that. If it's terrible, I'll take it off. But I'm hoping with a beauty blender and using very, 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 very little, it'll be okay. Hopefully. Okay, let's start with the primer. I have used the Josie Maran primer with it. It did not work out at all. So like I said, I'm going to go to my fail-safe products, and I'm going to use the Stellar Brilliant Primer. Absolutely love this. I'm just going to put a little here. I've already done my skincare and SPF, and it's been probably 30 minutes since my SPF, so I know that that has sunk into my skin. But let's do this. Yeah, I'm really just disappointed in this foundation. I don't know. And I really don't want to have two, because I had my foundation fail a couple get ready with me ago, and it was horrible. And I just don't want to have that again on here with you guys. But see, I have cowlicks everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to put just one, I didn't even push all the way down pump, because like I said, it's a very full coverage, and it could be that I'm just not used to full coverage. I mean, I have worn my Estee Lauder Double Wear many times within the last few months, and I didn't feel it was as cakey as this, so I'm not going to feel like I have to use everything on my hand like I do when I use foundation that I know I like, because I won't cake up or whatever, but because this one cakes up so fast, I just don't want to look terrible at his thing. So I just finished the show You season 2. Oh my gosh, let me know if you watch that. If you don't and you like a Dexter type show, you will probably love the show. It has twists and turns that I don't expect. I was shocked at the ending of season 2. It just looks, I feel like you can see texture on my under eyes, and I know you probably shouldn't bring it all the way up. You can see texture on my mustache, and I don't want that. Who wants that? So I think I'm gonna start over. I can't do it. I think this just doesn't work for me, and I am not doing that anymore. If I know one does not work for me, I'm not gonna keep trying it because it's a waste of time. I just shared my skincare routine, so I'm gonna actually, if you want to see that, but I'm gonna actually use 2 products to put a little bit of moisture back in my skin. All right, now that I have some moisture back on my skin, let me wait for that to sink in, and then I'm just going to be using my It Cosmetics CC Cream because I know that that works. I also finished Good Girls season 2. Loved it. It is like, it reminds me of Weeds, if you guys used to watch that back in the day. And I'm going to go in with my primer already. If you watched Weeds, you'll probably like Good Girls. I don't know why it reminds me of Weeds. I mean, I kind of know why, but I like it. It's good. It's interesting. It does have a few twists and turns. You can kind of know where it's going. The other thing that's weird is the husband in it. He used to be in all the teen movies that when I was growing up, and now he is so old that, like, he's in She's All That. I love that movie. And he's so old, which makes me kind of feel old. I know he's obviously older than me. Let me look up who he is. Matthew Lillard. Like, look how old he looks. Old. He actually looks good there. In the show, he looks really old. It was almost like, whoa, time has not been good, my friend. Okay, so I have that on. Let's go ahead and do this. I know this works. It is disgustingly dirty. Sorry about that. I'm almost out, which is a bummer because then I'm going to have to buy another one. I do have the wrong color. I have the shade medium because, I don't know, I bought light and didn't like the way it looked on my skin. It made me look like a ghost. And I know this one is too dark, but I can make it work. Like, it's just so, so pretty. Okay, let's do concealer. I have two under eye concealers to use. The first is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, and the second is the Fake Up Benefit one. I think I'm going to put this one on. I haven't used it this week. This one is like a lipstick. You just kind of drag it across, I guess. I don't think this one works really well with a beauty blender. It is it's not thick, but it has that waxy, let me show you. It has that waxy outside edge. I hope you can see that. And the concealer's in the middle. So I think it makes it a little stiff. Again, I don't even know if you can buy that anymore. I've never seen it. I'm going to use this Milani Cheek Kiss. This is in the color Pink Flirt. I saw Emily Noel use it recently in a video, and I don't know, it made me want to try it. So she just used her finger, so I'm going to. I mean, it's very subtle, which isn't a bad thing. What do we think? Pretty? It's okay. Okay, so it looks okay. It's actually not my favorite. There's really not much pigment to it. I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Contour Sculpting Powder for contour bronzer because I don't really do both. And I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush. I'm just not in love with this. Hopefully I can cover up some of that with some powder because it's not blending. I feel like it sticks to the cream blush, and I don't recommend this. I mean, it's not terrible. I have to say I did like it this week using it with powder blushes. I'm just gonna have to move on because it's not gonna go anywhere. So I'm gonna use the Soft Frost highlight from MAC today. I have really been loving this, and it's kind of a stark white highlight, but it just, look at that, it's so pretty. So I mean, it's not very blinding. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think it's pretty. I want to say it's not natural, but it's not unnatural looking, you know, like. And then I know some people pounce it in with their beauty blender. I think the highlight of this is so gorgeous, so I like it. All right, let me do eyebrows and I'll be back. All right, I have my eyebrows on, and let's do eyeshadows. I think use my Lorac Pro 2 palette. I don't even know if you can still buy this palette. This is so old. So pretty. I've used this navy color twice this week. I am loving it. I think I might do that again today with you guys. So I think I'm going to cover my entire eyelid with this Buff color just to give kind of a base. Okay, so I have that all over my lid, that buff color. I think I'm gonna go in with, I do it all the time, the cool gray color right here. It's just a really good crease shade. I mean, I can't deny that I use it every time when I use this palette. It's just, oh, it's so pretty. Do you guys get a new eyeshadow brush every day, or do you use the same one? Like I used the Naked Basics yesterday, and I used this with it, and I wonder how much is still left on it. I don't know, is that gross? I mean, I wash my face products. I don't like reuse those all the time. I mean, I'll reuse a blush brush during the week if I'm using the same blush. So it's just a very pretty crease transition, even color. I mean, it's a little dark for transition, but I think it works, especially if you keep diffusing it up. It's so pretty. And I'm actually going to take that same color and put it on my lower lash line. I just like it as an under eye liner. So, okay, then I think I'm going to take the navy color. I love it. And I'm going to very carefully just put it in my outer part. It went a little far out, so I'll blend that in a second, but let's just get it on both eyes. I love this color. It doesn't really show up. Like, I don't think people could look at me and be like, she's wearing blue eyeshadow. I think it looks, I mean, maybe. Okay, for now, I am happy with that. Again, I think I went a little overboard, but his meat is at night, so I think it'll be fine. For my lid, let's see. I use this rosé color every time. It's the only one that I am so close to hitting pan on, but I think I'm gonna try something different. So this is rosé. This is mocha. It's pretty. And then this is chrome. I mean, I always go in with that one just because it's so light, it's easy to use. Wipe that off. I think I'm just gonna stick with what I know. So I'm gonna go into the rosé color. Sorry. Okay. I don't know what I'll do when I hit pan on that, because it is a color that I think I would want a single in. I like it. It's okay. It didn't turn out my favorite look, but kind of what I've been using. So I think last I'm going to go into this cocoa color and line my lid, my under eye line, my under lash line just a little bit more. There, it's okay. Okay, yesterday I did my eyes. I liked them so much with this palette. I went upstairs, got my stuff together to leave, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, I look different. I didn't put mascara on. I was so happy with my eye look, I didn't even think I needed it, I guess. But let me close up this palette. I'm always afraid my shadows will dry out if I leave them open, but it's probably not right. So let's put some mascara on. This is just my Essence Lash Princess. I'm gonna put a teeny bit on the lower lash line, only because I lined it, and so I feel like I kind of need a little bit of both if I do one without the other. I don't think you necessarily have to, but I'm liking it. I think it turned out nice. This I like better than this one. This one's a little bit, I think, darker. I don't know. Okay. So I think I'm going to try on a couple of lip combos with you, just because I want to see what they look like on me. Not necessarily with this eye, but I still haven't tried one of them, and I want to. So I'm going to try this Tarteist Lip Paint in Sis. I got this in a I'm not sure which box, but I got it in a box this month. I still haven't tried it. I know it doesn't really match. I would never wear a this dark, but I figure I'll try it on and then I can wipe it off real fast. I got a wipe ready to wipe it off because I don't want it to dry and stay. But let's see what this color looks like. It's very dark, which I knew. It's a fall color for me. I don't really love vampy or brick reds on me. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, I don't think, but oh no. Yeah, it looks, I had to go outside my lip line to make sure I got it all off. It's a pretty color. I have to say it's not my favorite color to wear. I just feel like it's just so dark, and it's not a color that I would wear at this time, but it's definitely a color that I probably will hold off till fall. And then I'd pull it out again, because this is something I definitely would wear in the fall, just not now in the middle of winter. Although the middle of winter is February 5th. I just looked that up. I don't know why. I wanted to be able to say we're halfway through winter, but we are almost. Not totally. Okay, let me try a couple more, maybe. This is the Bite Beauty in Meringue, I think is how you'd say that. Try this on. This is a very nude color. It's so nice. It feels great on your lips. To be honest, this is probably the color that I would wear with something like this. My lips look outlined because of that red color. Because it's so nude, you know, it's not as intense as my eyes, but it looks pretty. Let's try, my lips are gonna start hurting. The last lip I picked. Let's try on the NARS Bound. This is the other color that I picked for my basket this week. So pretty. I love this color. I feel like it's a good everyday lip color for me. Well, there is my makeup look for the day. And yeah, let me know if you've used any of these colors, these products, or colors, and what you think of them. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.